Alright, so... Alright, so here's the thing. I'm gonna make another video today. I am a little late, yes I know. I think. So here. This is what if Deku was the Arc and transferred to the world of Rising of the Shield Hero. As I have said before, I think I already did a video of what if Omega Supreme Deku was in that show. But I didn't feel like I liked how I did that, so I'm thinking of redoing it, but in this. Alright, let's get started. So, in the beginning, before Quarks began, there were the leading scientists who thought out to search the universe, or in their galaxy, is what they were planning on doing at first. They created a spaceship. But since it was not any ship, they called it the Ark. They created the first sentient AI called Teletraan 1. Or Deku for a name. So, when they launched the ship of the Ark in space to travel around the galaxy, or to be known as the universe, this ship malfunctioned when it came in contact with a small, almost small like cube. When it hit the cube fused with the ship, giving it a sentient mind, where it's no longer a program, or just a simple AI where it will only take command when it's ordered to. The ship became stasis for years in space, but in Earth time it could be for a couple days, but in space we have no idea. The ship was stranded out in space. No one to come to it or to repair or fix it, since no one could get to the ship. It's been 500 years. In today's time, it would have been possibly 500 days. While the ship was uninhabitable, it came across a black hole. The black hole sucked in the ship, never to be seen again, until it was spit out into another universe, to be crash-landed onto an alternate Earth. It crashed in the primal in the primal area of dinosaurs began. Another possibly 5,000 years later began of the rising of the Shield Hero. Everything like in the story began, everything went as planned in Rising of the Shield Hero. When Naofumi cured the village of its illness from the dragon, he stumbled across a cave, and since it was raining and stormy outside, he went in. Philo and what was her name again? The raccoon lady? I want to say Natasha, but no, because that's from Marvel. No, not Philo. Jeez, I forget their names. I can only remember the main characters' names time to time. Ratalia, yes, Ratafia. I can't say her name, Ratalia. Oh well. So when they ventured into the cave to explore, they noticed something weird. almost a metal wall with a symbol. When they walked to it, Naofumi put his hand on the door. It opened extremely fast like. Naofumi, Philo, and Rautalia were on guard. Rautalia holding her sword, Philo turning into her big bird mode, I think, and Naofumi raising his shield in defense. They were confused if anything was going to come out, so they made the decision to go in. Naofumi almost recognized the interior, but not fully, thinking, what is this? Why do I remember or know this technology? Or not technology, this feeling. Philo and Rautalia were looking around when, of course, when they went into the rooms, there was a room full of boxes and carriers of different things that the ship collected before it went offline. There were materials, iron, water, food. And if you're wondering why there was food, at first someone was going to do it. But they've forgotten that, because at first the ship was supposed to be manned by other people. But it was launched before they could ever got on. So the food rotted. Except for the water. The water froze into ice. And then it evaporated. Because of the hot humidity. Naofumi discovering a room. The room where you would see in the Transformer movie, or the series of the Netflix series, Transformers War for Cybertron, Earthrise. When Naofumi discovered the room, he recognized it. It was similar to one of his home, or one of his favorite series. But it was also a real life thing as well. He recognized the technology and everything. He didn't know where or how it came here. He signaled Rautalia and Philo to come in. They were in awe to see what was going on and what it looked like. When Naofumi wanted to sit down, he sat down on the chair, and when he sat down, everything lighted up. The panels started to appear of the symbol that you saw on the door. Naofumi quickly jumped out of the chair when the chair went in the floor, where the chair would not be seen. Where it was supposed to take the captain down into a secure area to protect. Guns started to appear on the wall, saying, "Identify yourself." Philo and Natalia was ready to attack until Naofumi said, "Stand down." The guns pointed at Naofumi, repeating the word, "Identify yourself." Naofumi was scared, obviously, thinking, what is this? When he said he introduced himself, Philo did, and as well as Rautalia. That is when teletraan, or as you know, Deku, was online. He began to say, "Who are you? And why are you in the ship?" They don't know, but they can tell that they were being glared at, but not by who, but by the ship. When Naofumi came to speak, he wanted to know who made you. Teletraan said, "I was built by the researchers and smartest scientists on the planet to explore the galaxy, or better known as the universe to them. To explore and to colonize as well." When Naofumi heard this, he was shocked. He said, "But where's the crew? They forgot to get on." Naofumi being dumbfounded on what he just heard about this ship was created by the best of the best, and yet the crew forgot to get on. He then asked Teletraan to say how he got here. Teletraan explained how he got here, but he said, "I was exploring, and then a cube, a strange cube, fused within my metal, and then I crashed." Or not crashed, but more or less in a stasis for 500 years. Naofumi was shocked again to hear this, while Philo and Natalia was just listening, baffled and shocked with their eyes widen. While Naofumi was talking to it, he said, "Can you explain to what this cube is?" Well, Teletraan said, "While I was in a stasis, my body has been, or the ship as you would say, was researching the cube that hit. It transformed the metal to where I can at least transform." Now for me being shocked again, saying, "Can you transform right now?" Teletraan said affirmative. As you saw the computers being merged together and forming into one transformer, basically by the size of, what's a good size? Let's say a semi-truck. Yeah, like a semi-truck huge, I guess. Now Fumi almost being at knee height to the giant. And that is where I'm going to left off. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, but I hope you enjoy. Sorry if it's extremely short for 13 minutes, but I hope you will enjoy. This is what if Deku / Teletraan was in the Shield Hero universe. I hope you would enjoy. I hope you will like it. And yes. Goodbye. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, a wonderful afternoon, boy, girl, whoever you are. Goodbye.